I think we are live. Yeah. Nobody's there so far. Okay. I'm gonna start because they can catch the replay too. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my page. My name is Rosa Barrihun. I am the one who manages this page. I am originally from Ethiopia. Currently, I am living in New Jersey, USA. I'm a mom of 3, and also I am a digital marketer and a business mentor. Like I did last time, today I have a very special guest. He is a business coach in our community, and he's going to share with us about his digital business experience. So the reason why I'm doing this is to show you that our business is real. Real people like us are doing this to change their lives and their families. In addition to that, to show you how our business is diversified, plus in order to answer your questions. So welcome, Coach Tanvir. I really appreciate for making the time to share your experience about digital business. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. So now I'm going to take this chance to congratulate you for the new baby and for your success in your business.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So before I jump into my questions, the first thing is, can you please give us a little bit background about yourself?
So I'm originally from Bangladesh and been living here in Canada little over 12 years now. It's not 13 yet. My wife and I have 2 daughters. I used to work in a hotel as a banquet supervisor until last year, March. And then we all got laid off because there's no more banquets anymore in the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
I started this business in 2018, December, and I was working full time and I was running this business part time. And now I do this business full time.
Perfect. Thank you for the introduction. So I hope you have a reason to start this business. So
yes, absolutely.
Can you please share us why did you start this business on top of what you have been doing?
I had already said that, like every interview I go, I say that because it's not me who started this business. It's actually my wife who started this business. When she was pregnant with our first daughter, that's when she realized that, she just wanted to do something from home that she doesn't have to go back to work after maternity leave. And that's when she started looking around for any kind of opportunities that she could work from home, even as a job, to get a job that she could do from home. And that's when actually she saw an ad on Facebook about this business opportunity. And then she actually registered and she watched the workshop. And then she talked to me about it. And I always knew, like, we both knew that because it's like 2020. In this time of the era, we all know that it is possible to, work online and earn online. It's not like back in, 20, 30 years ago, if something online means it's not real or some people are trying to, nowadays it's very possible. As a matter of fact, since last year, we all even realizing it more because everything now is moving online.
That's true.
People are teaching online. People are even, the gym, they're teaching their members how to do yoga and all those exercises online, and they started their new courses online, how to do, how to exercise and all this. Their concerts are happening online, so everything is literally moving. Like, we used to do a little bit online banking and all those stuff before, but now literally everything is shifting to online space. So we all knew that it's possible. um, but I was still, a little bit skeptical when my wife told me about it. But then I did my research and I watched the webinar again, because you can watch the replay. And then I was like literally blown away with this, the system that we have. And then there were few real people who were talking about their experiences. That actually moved me as well, because I was like, that many people cannot be fake. And the way they're talking, they're sharing their experience, like you can tell that's real experience that they had, um, before they came into the business and after what happened when they were doing this business. And so then we decided to jump in, because, we were thinking, here's the thing. If you ask me why, the actual why was, when we were both thinking that if we keep working the way we're working, uh, even both of our salaries together, after paying the mortgage, after paying all the groceries, all the bills and everything, yeah, we do have some savings at the very end. But if we count that savings, our lifestyle is going to just stay the same. Our kids are going to grow up. They need
Yes.
to get a good education. Maybe they need to fly to Toronto or Vancouver to go to the university and stuff. And we're thinking, like, if we just like slave away our next 10, 15 years, maybe we would be able to save some money for their education. But during these 10, 15 years, we won't be having any time to spend with them, to raise them. It
Mm-hmm.
will be just work, 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 work.
Yes.
So we wanted to change that. We wanted to change that, break that system very badly. So to do that, you have to, you know, take some sort of step, some sort of action, because
Mm-hmm.
we always live in this box that you go to work, you come home, you go do groceries, you sleep, and then go to work again. We wanted to break that, and it is so possible nowadays with
Yeah.
internet in the online space, right? So
Yes.
that's why we joined. We wanted to, not worry. We didn't want to squeeze our lifestyle to
Mm-hmm.
match our salary, you know, to match our earnings. We wanted to make our earnings bigger, so I don't have to squeeze my lifestyle and my, expenses. So those are the reasons. And I understand some people sometimes they are so scared to take this kind of action, but people who took action actually are going to be successful. And we have thousands of examples.
Yeah.
Uh, so many people that we follow, we read books, we watch the movies. You can see all those people who are all successful. At some point, they took that action. They stepped out of their comfort zone, and then they kept moving, and that's why we call them successful people now.
Yes. Yeah. That's very strong way. If there is a will, there is always a way. Yeah, I believe in that. So I am with you in that. So to share my way with you, I am a stay-at-home mom. I have been in the States for the last 7 years, and I never go to work. I never had such kind of experience. I have been here at home since 2013. So I tried so many things, even back home in my country. I started a business, but it didn't go well. So, and I had to come to my where my husband was living. He was here, so I had to come. Even after I came here, I was on the lookout already. I was searching, searching, searching. So I remember March 2020. It was, I call it a blessed month. So I was already on the lookout.
Mm-hmm.
I was on the verge of like to start an affiliate marketing.
Uh-huh.
And I started to watch different kinds of videos who are like who are doing affiliate marketing. So there was a lady, she's from my country.
Mm-hmm.
She introduced, she was doing advertisement on Facebook, and I found her on my news feed. I'm glad I trusted her because me and her share the same values. So I believe she will not do like such kind of scam or illegal things. So I trusted her. So I contacted her. She led me to register on her website. I put my email and name, and then I watched the webinar. Then I didn't look back. I'm
Mm-hmm.
here today. Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, how
Yeah.
it
So
works.
my whys are like, in the first place, I believe my family deserves the best because we live once, right? So if we live once, we have to live to the fullest. I believe in that. To
Absolutely.
live or not to live. I don't want to be in the middle.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So I I personally want to have very good memories with my family. So in order to have that, I have to contribute something while I am raising my kids. The second one is we all are not created just like for nothing. We all have a life purpose. I believe in that. So I have a purpose too. I'm created for something, and I am also there is also a reason why I am here in the States.
Absolutely.
So I have to meet that purpose. If I am able to help myself, I will be able to help others too. My third one is like to declare my financial freedom, since we have one income stream in my house. So I want to take the responsibility and uh, to share my husband's burden too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The other one is to help. My mom is my inspiration. She loves to help so many people, so that I will help to others too. And the last one is I want to challenge myself. I want to see myself how far I go to realize my dream, right? And it gives me the strength, the patience, so many things, so many things. So my whys are this.
Your
So
mom is back home? Your mom?
pardon?
Your mom, is she back home or she's here?
No, she's back home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but she loves to help people. Yeah. So my next question is, obviously it's an online business. There are a lot of scams out there, and it's not easy to jump in and start a business overnight, right?
Mm-hmm.
We are not open like to learn or to try something new, or we all are like skeptical at the beginning, especially. So how was the transition, and how did you overcome that state of mind?
Well, the first of all, you have to have that mindset that you want to do something different. You have to have a business mindset as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then the way it's all laid out is very safe, and it's you have the whole control of it, right? So
Yes.
when you first register, and then you watch the webinar, and then you get the idea, and then you can decide if you want to do it or not.
Mm-hmm.
There's it's 100% risk free. There's no money or anything attached to that to see that webinar. you get a really brief idea about the business and how it's structured and how we can help you, and how, if you want to start something like this, how much time and money you will have to spend to start from scratch. And we already have everything ready. All you have to do is your 10%. That's what we always say. So you come and watch it, and then you can decide if you want to do it or not, or if this is something that will match or fit your lifestyle or not, right?
Yeah.
uh, and that's what made me really um, you know to jump in even more, because I know that what I'm doing, and I did my research, and I know what I'm getting into, um, because I had nothing to lose, you know. So I would say, first of all, is your mindset. If you're just, there are some people, they just look around and register here, register there, do this, do that. They do 100 things at a time, but they do not even one thing perfectly. So you have to have that, business mindset. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. And then after, I'm pretty sure after you watch our webinar, you'll know that, oh yes, right, this is something what I was actually looking for. And that happens a lot in our community. All the people who started there all say, oh, I wish I would start 2 years ago, and this is exactly what I was looking for. I don't know why I didn't see this before. This kind of thing you hear all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. That's true. So I believe success is a journey, right? And the journey is, it has a lot of ups and downs. So what was your biggest challenge in this business? And how
my
did you solve that problem?
my biggest problem basically was nothing, because like I said, I came into the business with that mindset
Mm-hmm.
that when you, and it applies to everyday life also, like
Mm-hmm.
whenever you want to do something, you never expect that, okay, my life is going to be 100%, you know perfect, and everything I'm going to do, it will be all smooth and I will be successful just like that. Nothing happens in our life like that,
Mm-hmm.
you know um, when I came to the business, I didn't expect like, okay, I'm gonna start this business and I'm gonna be like a millionaire in 4 months, and that's it. I'm gonna live my dream life. It's not like that. We never promised this. This is not a get rich quick scheme.
Yes.
So when I came into the business, I had that mindset that I will do this business, and I'll I'll do whatever it takes to move forward, to get closer to the success.
Yes.
So anytime I had anything, I didn't feel like, oh, this business is, BS, this business doesn't work, this system doesn't work, or anything like that. Because I've seen there's like not even one, two, or three, or 20 people, like hundreds of people are, getting success from the same system, from the same training, from the same platform. Why can't I get it? Right. So I had that in my mind always. So anytime I had any kind of struggles or challenges, I always say, I didn't, give up, or I didn't say that, okay, doesn't work. I just tried in a different way. I tried another way. This community is very helpful, as you know. I talk to people, hey, this is how I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Can you? And then, we talk, we discuss, we Zoom. There's so many people help me. There are so many people that I helped, you know. Um, so whenever you have some challenges in this business, you have people who is backing you up. And that's why we are all successing together, because we all help each other to grow. And I
Yes.
have seen so many places. I have worked in so many corporate companies, in big hotels. You will literally never see something like this, where the
Mm-hmm.
same profession or same business people are helping each other to, grow.
Yes.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's very true. And we are an example,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Like we didn't even know each other until last week,
Yeah.
and
Yes. Yes, yeah, and I saw you on Mastermind and I was inspired by your story. So I just reached out and you didn't even hesitate to say, okay, I'll be there, right? So this is
Really?
why we are saying we are helping each other. This is just an example. And I would like to add one thing too. Like if you want to plant something, we have to make the soil first, right? We
Mm.
have to remove unnecessary plants. We have to make that area.
The
That
ground clean, yeah.
yes. So after that, we plant. We plant. We will get like a good seed, and we will plant what we want, and then we will take care of that plant to grow and to give us fruit. Right? It's just like
Mm.
that. We will give it water. We will make sure that it's a good um, in a good position to get enough sunlight and everything. And we will remove the weeds.
Mm-hmm.
So the weeds are negativities, when you do something, there are a lot of people with a little knowledge about what we are doing, and they say different things. But we know what we are doing and where we are heading, right? So
Exactly.
we remove the weeds and then we will go forward, and then that plant will grow, 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 and finally it will give us a fruit. It just like that. This business is just like that. So my next question is, what are the three things that you like the most about our business?
What are the what? Sorry?
The three things you like the most about our business.
Three things.
Yeah.
Um, well, first one would be, the money part, but that's why we all came into the business. That's why we all
Mhm.
started, so you can have the financial freedom.
Yes, yes.
I was laid off in March 2020, and it's already another March coming up. So it's going to be 1 year, me
Hmm.
without having any jobs.
Yeah.
If I didn't have this business, like I cannot even imagine what I would have been doing in this 1 year. My hotel is closed. They don't have any work for us.
Hmm.
Um, but I have a mortgage to pay. I have two kids. I have to do groceries, and it would have been a disaster. So
Definitely.
this business was like, I'm so thankful that I started this business before the pandemic. And now it is giving me the fruits that you're talking about. In last 1 year, from last year, March until now, I didn't work at all. I'm just running this business, and Alhamdulillah, every month I'm making more than, like, not more, like 3 or 4 times more than what I would have been making at my work,
Hmm.
just sitting at home, spending time with my family. And when the whole world is locked down, people are losing jobs, I'm making even more money. And believe it or not, in last 1 year, like our whole community grew like 3 times more. And even my own business in 2020 grew more than what I have done in 2019. So that's the, like, proof that how people are all thinking and shifting online, because there's so many people lost their jobs, but we didn't lose our jobs. All I need to run my business is the internet and my phone,
Yes.
and they are still running in the pandemic, right? So that was one thing. And then again, I talked about the community. I have learned so much from the leaders of this community who have been doing this longer than I am. Uh, as a person, I grew a lot. Now um, I'm more patient. I'm more, organized. I was never organized because of this business. Now you have to, get things in, because I'm a business owner now.
Yes.
It's like a real business though, right? It's just online, but it's like a real business. If you have a restaurant, or if you have a car garage or anything like that, you have to have your things organized, your
Yes.
your accounts, your earnings, your spendings, everything, right? Now I'm looking after all those. And I've never done this kind of stuff before, right? But this is how our business is. it teaches us everything,
Yeah.
how to stay motivated, how to be motivated, and how to do your accounts, and how to run your business, how to talk to people, how to grow your community, how to help people. There's so many it's like a full package. It's
Yeah.
not only business. When I first mentioned about money, I laughed because after a certain point, it's not even all about money anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's about, in like your mom, it's like helping other people. It's like you being a good human being is more important at that point.
Yes.
And when you help people, because of you, something good happens to someone else,
Mm-hmm.
that feeling is completely different, that you cannot even buy that feeling with $1 million.
Yes.
So those are the things that you learn from this community, from this business, that I would never, like I said, I've worked in so many corporate places that my general manager don't even know my name. And of course, they have like 200 people in the
Mm-hmm.
hotel working. They wouldn't know everyone's name.
Yeah.
But here, like, people, we all know each other, like we are family.
Yes.
And it's unbelievable, like you said, that we didn't even know each other last week, but now you talk to me, and I was like, yeah, I have time, why not, right? And
Yeah.
when I was new, I did the same thing too. I talked to people, I interviewed people, so I know how it works, and I know that if at that time those people helped me, now it's my time to help other people,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And that's why we grew like almost three times more in 2020, and we're still growing every day. Like hundreds of people are joining in this business every day.
I'm really happy to hear your story, Tanvir. Since March 2020 up to this moment, it would have been the very, very miserable time of your life, right?
Hmm.
But your action is like giving you the life you have been dreaming of. So that the first action, just putting your name and email and then watching the workshop, it leads you to this point, right? So I am so happy for you because you and your family are not in trouble anymore, so
Yeah.
you have time to spend more and more time with them.
And don't have to worry about earnings, right? Like if I
Yes.
was still staying at home in a pandemic, but I would still have to worry, like, okay, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna even feed my kids? It would have
Yeah.
been at some point that we wouldn't have any money to feed our kids. That would have been a really terrible, terrible feeling. I don't even hope that for my best enemy to happen to them, right?
Definitely, yeah. I can't imagine. Like if you are alone, that's okay. You can eat or you can skip, right?
Yeah.
But if you have kids, I can't
Like
imagine.
you do whatever it takes to feed your kids, right? And
Exactly.
this whole 1 year we were staying at home, and we are getting checks in the mail every month, and we don't have to worry about anything. We're just playing and eating and just watching movies, and that's it. Like now it's not lockdown anymore, now we can go out. But last year, from March until I think it was end of July or August, we were in Canada. In our city, it was complete lockdown for 3 months. Nobody could visit, nobody could go anywhere.
Yeah.
So it would have been a real disaster. Right?
Really. Yeah. I'm glad you are out of that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so my next question is, some people think this business is meant to be for some kind of community. They attach it to, it's limited to
Hmm.
a certain kind of like community. But we know, you and me, we know it because we are inside, right? So can you explain about that?
This
How?
is completely wrong. This is like a literally global business. We have business partners from, like, I have with me. There are people from New Zealand, Australia, USA, Scotland, from everywhere and all over Canada.
Yeah.
And this business is not just for, this kind of people, or people who are realtors, or people who are engineers, or people. There's no. We have people from Navy. They quit their Navy job or their career. People who are nurses, who are doctors, who are engineers. Um, and then truck drivers, semi-truck drivers, the oil people, oil company working people, from hotel industry. Like we have so many people from who used to work or who are still working in hotel industry. And then we have stay-at-home moms. There are, like, with me, I have, I think, over 20 female moms working with me. They never work, they're staying at home, and they saw my ad, and my wife, they talked to my wife, and they were interested, and then they joined the business because they're just staying at home anyways, they're just raising their kids. Why not make some extra money? And I tell you one thing, once you join, like when I joined, our plan was just to get extra, couple of $1,000 extra every month from this business.
Yeah.
And there are so many moms that are staying home. They are thinking to do something, but they don't know where to start, how to start, right? So what they did, they just started this business, and now they're making more than their husbands. Like one of my business partner from Perth, she has two kids. Well, there are 4 or 5 of them actually, but I'm talking about particularly this one because her husband was very skeptical. He was, not supportive at all.
Yeah.
And now she's making, literally in 2020, she made $121,000. Her husband could never ever make that in a year. And now she is paying the mortgage. They actually, I think their mortgage is like 75% paid off already. Just staying at home, looking after the kids and making that much money from this business. This is unbelievable. So um, it's not for just certain people. Everyone can do it. We have people who are 60. I think our oldest one we have in
I
our
think
business is
she's 70.
yeah, 72 or over 70 years old. The
And the
couple.
youngest one is 18.
Yeah, and they're doing really good. They're doing really good because this business is, it's all about, like I said, about mindset, the like-minded people. We are all same like-minded people. So if you're just staying at home and you're watching this, or you're thinking about something, just come and check it out. It will literally, like that lady also, she was staying at home. She just thought I would just help my husband, earning extra $1,000 or $2,000. And then she made it 121,000 in
Wow.
not even in whole full year, because she started last year in April, and end of December, that's how much she made. uh, and her husband is like so supportive now. So, and we have so many like this, that wife
Yeah,
started, husband, it doesn't, sometimes didn't allow or not supportive, and then when the money starts coming in, and then wife starts making more than the husband, and then they are like, oh yeah, this really works.
absolutely. It's unbelievable, and I'm so happy for them. It gives me happiness, and it gives me also courage to go forward. They are showing us what's possible.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. When someone can do that, then you feel like, oh, so it's possible. I can do this too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, and we have actress, waitress, we have musicians with us, firefighters
Yeah, yeah.
in our community. So many, I can't even mention them all, right? We have lawyers. I have a
We
law
have
background.
lawyers, realtors, doctors,
Yeah.
nurses,
Oh,
the tellers, from bank tellers, the bank accountants. There's, like, from everywhere, literally everywhere, and all over the world. Not only Canada or USA. We have people from Europe, Scotland, New Zealand, Australia, Philippines, India, and then on this side, like Dubai, Qatar,
Africa.
Kuwait,
Mhm.
Africa, the whole Africa. Yeah,
Yeah,
like it's unbelievable.
that's true. I'm a witness for that.
Exactly, right?
Yeah. So my next question is, what special skill does it need to run this business?
Nothing. No special keys. Hi. My daughter is here.
Okay.
No special skills needed, because if you can turn on the computer, if you can go on your Facebook, that's all you need, and then the rest will teach you, and will show you how to do it. Literally hold your hand like we hold our kid's hand, and then teach her how to walk. We
Mhm.
will do that. We have that, the training, that uh, literally world class training. uh, you will get step by step training from that, and then it will show you everything how to do it. There is no special, you don't need any education, you don't need IT degree, or you don't need any accounting degree to run this business.
Absolutely. That's true.
Yes,
Pardon me. Like our training is designed for people who has no background in business, right?
exactly.
So it teaches us step by step. The only thing we have to follow is just the training and apply what we learn, right? I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Pardon me. So I'm almost wrapping up. This is my last question. So, due to the current situation, we all know that a lot of people are losing their job and their loved ones. And in addition to that, so because of their job, uh, so many people are impacted by that. I would say the whole world is impacted by that. In addition, there are people who want to supplement their income, right? Because a lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck. They want to change something, right, in their life. So, what do you suggest for them?
Like, in which way?
Like both of them, for the people who lost their job
Hmm.
and for those who are still doing a full-time job that they want to supplement their income for those people.
It, like I said, this business is basically for both of them. Yes. Yeah. It's for both, people who lost their jobs. This business would be perfect for them. People who has a job but wants extra supplement, like I did. Like I had a full-time job, but I was still, looking for something extra. And I did this business. I ran this business on the side while I was getting the, like, working as full-time. So you don't have to quit your job to work in this business. Or if you already, laid off, if you lost your job already, then it would be even better, because then you can start this business as a full time. And the more time and, motivation you put into this business, the more better result you're gonna get. So this is for, we have people who are working for 2-3 years full time, and they're running this business for 2-3 years at the same time. So
Yes. Yeah, we don't recommend people like to start this business today and to quit their job like today,
not
right?
at all, not at
We
all.
don't recommend that. Even they can run this business side by side, like you
Exactly,
do. You
exactly.
mentioned a very good example. So you can do it as a full time. Like I'm doing it full time. I'm doing it after taking care of my kids. I took 2-3 hours from the day, and I will do what I'm supposed to do. And Coach Tanvir is doing it full time
Hmm.
because it surpasses his previous income, and he is laid off. So because of that, he's doing it full
Hmm.
time. That's why he is successful. He's getting a good income from that. So we had an amazing business talk. So we hope we all learn from that, like I did. It's just like a mini mastermind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned a lot. So I'd like to remind everyone who is watching this. Today is Tuesday. Every Tuesday and Thursday, we host a live webinar. It's free. It's free and it just needs your 90 minutes. What you have to do is just registering your name and email on the website we provided below. So watch the 90-minute webinar.
Hmm.
If it makes sense to you, you can go to the next step and then you will do the next two. Nothing to lose, right?
Exactly. It's like completely free. You come and join and see what we do, how we do it, and then if it's a good fit for you, go ahead. If not, then you do your thing and just do your life. Nothing to lose at all, and that's the best part. Just
Yeah.
it's free to watch it and it's live. So if you have any questions, you can even ask those questions. Yes, Baba.
Yeah. So tonight at 5 p.m. Pacific time and 8 p.m. Eastern time, we host the live workshop with zero no with zero cost. So every one of you are invited. And thanks for watching. I really appreciate Tanvir for making the time and for sharing your experience. Thank you
Thank
so
you so much.
much.
Thank
Yeah.
you for having me.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Thank you.